Biker here again, back for my second moto vlog. Today I just want to talk to you about the CBT, or Compulsory Basic Training, which is the first step of your journey into gaining a full motorcycle licence in the UK. So the CBT is exactly what it says. It's basic training, and it is generally carried out over the course of one full day, or sort of in my case, we started at sort of 9 o'clock in the morning, finished by about 2 o'clock, but that does constitute a full day. Now a lot of people get quite sort of nervous about it, and a bit worried, and you really don't need to be. It is training, it isn't a test. There isn't a test at any point during the day whatsoever, and it's just there to give you the basics and to get you onto the road. So the day consists of an introduction, off-road training and riding, and then on-road training and riding. So generally when you arrive, your introduction will just be to sort of meet your instructor, meet the other students on the day, give over your paperwork, which you need to remember to bring with you. I think there's quite a high percentage of students actually who forget to bring documentation with them, and obviously without that they won't let you continue with the day. So once you've got that out of the way, your instructor will generally run through the bikes with you. Now you can take it on an automatic scooter if you want, if you just want to get a sort of a twist and go moped, or you can take it on a geared motorcycle. If you're looking to take your full bike test, definitely ask to have it on a geared motorcycle, because it will take a little bit of the learning curve away from you, and also it'll give you some additional experience. So they'll generally run through the bike itself, gears, where the controls are on the motorcycle, and then you'll get started. So your off-road training is just a combination of slow riding and manoeuvres. Manoeuvres are stop-start, like pulling away from a junction, pulling away on a corner, changing through the gears, as well as the obligatory lifesaver, which is the check over your shoulder to make sure that nothing is coming, and they're pretty hot on that actually throughout your entire test. You'll generally do that sort of for the first morning part of your session, until your instructor thinks that you're at a sort of suitable level and that you can control the bike, and then you'll be allowed out onto the road. Now depends on how many instructors your instructing company has. They're allowed to take out 2 students per instructor, and generally what they'll do is they'll stagger it, and they'll have one in front of the other, the instructor following, and then at some point during the off-road test, or the on-road test, sorry, he will get you to swap, and he will be looking for rough lane positioning. However, on the CBT they're more concerned that you are just in the centre of the lane rather than anything else. Correct mirroring, correct signalling, lifesaver checks, and just making sure that you can generally take roundabouts and junctions safely. Now for the CBT you won't go on a motorway ever, because you're not allowed to. So it generally consists of town riding, a bit of rural roads, and some A roads if you've got any near you. It's a fairly straightforward day. A lot of people do get quite sort of worried about it, and really the CBT is pretty much foolproof. I think that generally everybody gets through it in a day. If you don't, you can usually carry on with your training, and I think most companies let you do it free of charge. You just come back and just keep going at it until you're at a safe level. So like I say, the CBT is carried out over a day, and at the end of the day, if you've successfully completed it, you'll be given a CBT certificate, which will allow you to ride up to a 50cc on road with learner plates if you're 16 and above. If you're 17 and above, I believe it actually entitles you to ride up to a 125 on learner plates. Or you can put in for your mod 1 and then your mod 2, which are the next parts of your motorcycle test, which I'll cover off in a later video. So I don't have any particular tips or tricks for your CBT, because obviously it isn't a test, it is just training. However, I would say that a few useful bits of information really would be just to make sure that you arrive early. Don't really want to rush yourself, just take it at a nice pace. Remember to bring all of the correct documentation and paperwork along with you, with regard to your license and that sort of thing. Try not to worry about it. Don't let nerves get the better of you, because again, at the end of the day, it isn't a test. It's a relaxed, fairly informal training session. The instructors are there to help, so make sure you ask any questions that you have, anything you're not sure on. No question is a stupid or bad question, and I'm sure that the instructor would rather that you ask the question than left unsure. And finally, just enjoy it. It's the first step on the way to getting your full bike license out of the way. So I will do another couple of videos following up for the next steps, which are your mod 1, which is your off-road training, and your mod 2, which is your on-road training. If enough people want, I could do a video on the theory test and that sort of thing, but we'll see how it goes. I have got a few more bits of information around them, because obviously they are full tests. There's a lot more that you can cover and sort of go into with them. But yeah, hopefully this video has been slightly informative, and please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe to see the next lot of videos. Thanks for watching.